Mary Saviadjuk, a 37-year-old Inuk woman, was killed by her partner in Saluit, Nunavik on November 1st, 2020.
Mary was a really well-loved, well-respected member of her community in Saluit. She volunteered at the women's shelter in Saluit.
Laura Aguirre is the project coordinator of the Montreal-based organization Ishkwe. It has been supporting Saviadjuk's family through the murder trial. Ishkwe supports families and missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls.
Unfortunately and very tragically, Mary was murdered on November 1st, 2020, in the context of intimate partner violence.
Her murderer, Mary Saviadjuk, received a second-degree murder sentence earlier this month. It normally means a 25-year sentence, but that length and when he can see a parole board have yet to be determined. That will happen at his next hearing on December 11th.
I would say that 4 years is quite a drawn-out legal process. And I think that there's two pieces. I think we see this often in cases of missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, trans, and Two-Spirit people, but also the justice system in Nunavik in northern Quebec. It has extremely long delays.
A contributing factor to that is the shortage of Gladue writers. They are responsible for writing Gladue reports, which recognize the impacts of colonialism and intergenerational trauma when sentencing perpetrators who are Indigenous. Gladue writer Lynn St. Louis says it can be a lengthy process.
So altogether, it can take like a good, let's say, 35 hours.
The Gladue report in Saviadjuk's case was first ordered by the court on December 14th, 2023. And returned to the courts on October 28, 2024, more than 10 months after it was ordered.
One of the problem is recruiting Gladue writers, right? So I've been saying for, I think, 3 years that I'm done and I'm not going to do it anymore, but I still hope because, there's a lack of writers.
APTN reached out to Nunavik, the legal representative of Inuit in Quebec. It did not respond to our multiple requests for comment.
You have this event that is extremely traumatic for families. Someone is murdered, someone has disappeared, sometimes a combination of both. And then because of our legal system and just the way it's not set up to support victims and their families, to protect victims and their families, as a result, yes, these failings are super common and then result in further traumatization for families.
Despite the delays in sentencing for Saviadjuk's murder, Ishkwe has kept her memory alive by calling for Instagram followers to leave candy out in her honor. That's because Halloween was Saviadjuk's favorite holiday. Savannah Craig, APTN National News, Montreal.